A while ago, in a dense, colorful forest full of lush green trees, bright red, yellow, purple wildflowers and soft earth, lived a happy family of hedgehogs. There was a mum, a dad and their little boy Sammy. It was a beautiful summer day. The sun was shining, the birds were chirping. The forest was so beautiful. Little Sammy wanted to go outside and play. "Mum, Dad, can I go outside and play?" asked Sammy. "Of course, honey," said Mum. "Just don't go too far away, okay?" said Sammy. And with that, he put on his shoes, grabbed his cap, and ran out the door. As soon as he got outside, Sammy started running along a small path. He was so happy. He picked up beautiful orange, yellow, and red leaves as he went, occasionally stopping to look at a butterfly perched on a flower. The sun is high, the birds are chirping. The forest is so beautiful, sang Sammy. All of a sudden, Sammy saw a beautiful blue butterfly. "Wow," he said excitedly, and without thinking twice, he started chasing after it. The butterfly flew over a small hill and Sammy followed close behind. He didn't notice that the trail that he had been following had completely retreated behind him. The butterfly flew ahead, over some logs and under some bushes. Sammy followed closely, his eyes never leaving the magical winged creature. The butterfly finally landed on a pretty wildflower and Sammy slowed down to a walk. He approached the flower slowly, wanting to get as close as possible to the beautiful butterfly. When he was just about to touch it, though, the butterfly suddenly flew away. Sammy sighed and looked around. That's when he realized that something was wrong. He turned around, but all he saw was tall trees and thick bushes. The path that he had been following was nowhere to be seen. "Uh-oh," said Sammy, his voice trembling. "Where is it? Where's Mum? Where's Dad?" Sammy started to panic. He ran around in circles, calling for his parents, but no one answered. Suddenly, he heard a loud crash in the bushes and Sammy froze in his tracks. "Who's there?" he called out, trying to sound brave. But inside he was shaking with fear. A brown rabbit poked his head out from between the bushes. "Oh, hello," said the rabbit. "I didn't mean to startle you." "Oh, it's okay," said Sammy, still shaking a little. "I was just wondering if I could find my way back home." "Oh, you're lost, aren't you?" said the rabbit sympathetically. "Well, what are your parents like? Do they have spines?" Yeah, they do," said Sammy. Said the rabbit. "I think I saw a family of hedgehogs near that big oak tree with the hollow trunk. Maybe you should go look there." "Oh, thank you," said Sammy. And with that, he ran towards the big oak tree with the hollow trunk. As he was running, Sammy noticed a squirrel sitting on a branch above him. "Excuse me," said Sammy, "but have you seen my parents?" "They're hedgehogs." "Hedgehogs, huh?" said the squirrel. "Yeah, I think I saw them near that big rock over there. Maybe you should go check." "Oh, thank you," said Sammy again, and off he went. When Sammy got to the big rock, though, he found nothing but a few ants and a worm. Sammy sighed. It seemed like no one wanted to help him. He was just about to turn around and go back to the oak tree when he heard a voice. Well, hello there. Sammy spun around to face the voice and saw an old turtle slowly making its way towards him. Oh, hello, said Sammy. I'm looking for my parents. Have you seen them? Your parents, huh, said the turtle. Well, I did see a family of hedgehogs earlier, but I think they went over that bridge. That bridge, said Sammy. As Sammy approached the bridge, he heard the sound of rushing water. He stopped and looked down. The bridge went over a fast-flowing river. Sammy hesitated. He was afraid of water. He knew that if he fell in, he would probably drown. But Sammy knew that he had to cross the bridge if he wanted to find his parents. So, taking a deep breath, he stepped onto the bridge and started walking towards the other side. Suddenly, the ground beneath Sammy's feet started to shake. The bridge started to collapse. Sammy screamed and fell into the water. Luckily, the water wasn't very deep, and Sammy was able to stand up. He stumbled out of the river and onto the bank, shaking water off his body. Phew, said Sammy. That was close. As Sammy walked further up the riverbank, he noticed a clearing up ahead. And in the middle of the clearing was a small house made out of leaves and twigs. Sammy started to run towards the house. As he got closer, he could hear voices. Sammy hid behind a bush and peeked around it. He saw his mum and dad sitting on a log outside of the house. They were talking to a badger. "We've been looking everywhere for you, Sammy," said Mum when she saw him. "Oh, I'm so glad you're okay." I got lost," said Sammy, ashamed. "Oh, honey," said Dad, hugging him. "We were so worried. It's my fault," said Sammy. "I shouldn't have gone so far away." "Oh, it's not your fault, sweetheart," said Mum. "We should have told you not to go into the forest. We're sorry." "It's okay," said Sammy. "Can we go home now?" "Of course," said Dad. And with that, the four of them started walking towards home. Sammy looked back at the forest one last time. He had learned his lesson. He knew that next time he wanted to play outside, he should stay close to home. As the sun started to set, Sammy and his parents arrived home. Sammy rushed inside to tell his friends about his exciting adventure. "Wait till I tell them about the blue butterfly," he said to himself. And that's the end of today's story. If you liked this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Until next time, bye.